Tabitha?
Good morning. I think we've got everything set up, right?
Uh, just about.
Morning.
Good morning, Ms. Yvette.
How are you?
Fantastic. How are you?
Good morning. I think we've got
Same.
everything set up, right?
Is there a second interpreter coming
Just
on right
about.
now?
Morning, Jerry. Morning.
Good morning, Ms. Yvette. Got it. Good.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. Ooh, welcome to the harsh reality that is a Wednesday. Woo!
Wednesday's good.
Just to let you know, I see there's another interpreter.
Awesome. I'll get them assigned.
Is that coffee?
Good morning, Moose. How are you today? All right, I'll keep your camera on for a second. Tabitha, if you'd be so kind as to turn your camera off for a second, that'd be fantastic. Perfect. You may now both do to your cameras whatever you want to do. I just needed to make sure I got you both on screen. Good morning, Miss Twyla.
Good morning.
All right. Did you reach out to James yesterday?
I did not. I forgot all about it. Got busy working, so I need to do that this morning
No
early.
worries. He's expecting
But
you. He's expecting a reach out from you.
Okay, cool. Because I got busy doing my job and some people
Hey,
showed up. I just
life
got
and
off
work.
track.
Life and work. I do not argue with them. They happen. So very happy that you were able to even want to volunteer. So that's good. Um, Miss Shelley did reach out. He added her to our uh group. So yay, but she won't be here this morning, I don't think, because she came down with the flu. So
Oh no,
yeah,
that's not cool.
no, it's
yeah.
not. No one gets it.
I was like, oh no, Canadian down, Canadian down.
That's horrible.
I know, right?
My thing right now is that whenever I find someone sick around me, I want to know
Mhm.
what have you been doing? Like, have you getting your rest? Are you sleeping? Are you eating properly? Are you shaking every person's hand? Are you hugging like there's no tomorrow? Because then you're going to be sick.
No, no, no.
So
That's an incorrect thought. Good morning, Miss
for
Rachel.
me, for
Uh,
me, for me, listen, when the kids come and
Morning.
I look at them and I go, "Are you sick?" Like my nieces and my nephew, "Are you sick?" They go, "Auntie, that just hug us anyways."
okay, so I have a few delineations
Let me
when
hear.
it comes to groups of people.
Oh,
Delineation number one, kids are germ factories.
uh-huh.
Yes,
So,
and they
and that's just been proven over time.
That's true.
and they live in one because they go to school and everybody gives it to everybody.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I'm with you on that one. I ain't hugging that child.
We're gonna do the
Even it might
fancy
look
hand.
all innocent.
Got to have that fancy hand slap, clap, 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 clip, and then go sanitize.
Now you might get a hip bump if you're lucky. Your hands aren't getting anywhere near me.
You
Yeah,
know
I
that
might elbow you just for fun. Like we might bump elbows, but anything closer to my right from the wrist to the hand, you ain't getting that. But
then miss the hand sanitizer is what you do.
but I'm like I love kids. I think they're great. I'm glad they belong to somebody else.
That's why I wear long sleeves. You can do that elbow bump, but not on my
Mhm.
bare skin, no.
Yeah, no, we don't. I don't touch kids. If it, too much trouble sometimes. As for adults, who sometimes don't quite grasp the concept of kids are germ factories. If they own children, I'm like, okay, you own that child, right? You're how often have you been sick this year? And they're like, and they think about it,
Enough.
they're like, oh, I'm like, uh-huh. It's gonna
Uh-huh.
start sinking in. You're gonna get it. It's gonna make sense to you sometime soon. Your child is meant to get sick. It's meant to get sick. That's what
A fact.
children need to do.
Uh-huh.
Children are supposed to get sick so that their bodies build up antibodies to fight off whatever like possible infections might come at them in the future. Let them get sick, let them run through it. It'll be fine. That's why as kids we all had to suffer through chickenpox so that
Well,
our
that's
bodies could.
why parents always had a chicken pox party. Didn't you not know
Yes.
that?
Yeah,
They
that
wanted all the
Oh,
kids to get it so then they didn't have to worry about it.
yeah, get it
wow.
one and done. Move on with your life. Now and because back then they did not have a vaccination for it. Nowadays they do. So nowadays kids don't got to worry
Oh
about it.
no, they do it nowadays even.
They still
Oh,
have.
where you are, that where I am, they don't.
Yeah, they don't give out
Nowadays
chicken
kids don't
pox
even.
vaccinations anymore.
I meet a lot of
Oh,
people
we have vaccination.
who've never had chicken pox. And I'm like, how have you never
Yeah,
had chicken pox?
they'd be, or around each other at the table. So that's the point.
Yeah, it was.
They're always around each other in class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember being in kindergarten, and that's when I got chicken pox. I remember it well. It was miserable, but I remember getting it. Um, but yeah, nowadays I got students in their 20s and yeah, in their 20s who've never had chicken pox. And I'm like, how is that even physically possible?
Well, I've
Um,
had chicken pox 4 times. I've never had a severe case.
ooh, no.
Like
Wow.
one or two spots, just enough to be annoying.
Mm. Yeah, when I'm the guy that teaches the pathology class at school, which makes me fun and amusing. So I have to know about all the fun things. Um, Chickenpox, like tuberculosis, and like herpes, is just a virus that will live inside your system once you get it.
And shingles
Um,
is a sign a thing of the chicken pox.
yeah, shingles is the same virus as chickenpox. It's just it's chickenpox round two, is what it is. Um, Once you've had
When
chickenpox as a kid, when shingles hit you as an adult, because that's usually when it hits you,
Yep.
it's basically getting chickenpox a second time, only not so comfortable.
Oh, it's
Um,
usually way worse.
yeah,
it
which
is, it is, it
yeah,
is. One thing I know is that when I meet somebody who has shingles, and especially if they're young, I
hmm
can only imagine the stress their body is going through to get to this level of chickenpox, like shingles.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's
because
exactly it.
their immune system is down, their stress level is up, and
Yep.
even if someone tells me different why the person has shingles and they're young, I don't believe them because I know, and I laugh all the time. I go, you got shingles? Like, oh, I don't know how I got shingles. Well, I
I
do.
know how you got shingles.
Yeah, that's
My
it.
my my brother had shingles fairly in his 30s, and that's pretty
Oh,
young.
That's
But
young.
he was going through a divorce. His
Yeah,
epilepsy
stressful.
it's
came back,
Oh,
stressful.
which was due to his divorce because of the
yeah.
stress.
Mhm.
And he had shingles from the top of his head to the bottoms of his toes. I mean, it
Oh,
was
poor
everywhere.
baby. He
The
was
only
really
place
bad.
I don't think the only place he didn't get it was in his eyes, which was horrible.
Which is
Yeah,
good. Thank goodness.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's possible to get it there, which is upsetting.
And it's
Um,
blinding. And it's blind.
yes.
You can get blind from that.
And I'm sure his was due to stress.
Well,
90%
absolutely.
of it.
Yeah.
And
So one thing, and this is one of the wonderful things that I love about what we do. Um, all those viruses, chickenpox, or actually shingles,
yeah.
tuberculosis round two, that kind of stuff, cold sores, which
Yep.
are just a form of herpes, FYI. Cold sores are
Yep,
Yep.
just
they
a form
are.
of
They're a
herpes.
form of herpes. Yes,
Um,
I have them some. I used to have
all
them a lot, but not
Yeah,
anymore.
and they are all just a sign that our immune systems are taking a hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And when our immune systems are taking that hit and they are not able to fight off that virus that's been living inside of our systems for Lord only knows how long, um, that's when the
Everything.
opportunistic virus that it is like,
Yeah.
oh, is it time to play? and it pops its head out and decides to play for a while. And then you got to like fight it back down by bolstering your immune system again. And
Mhm.
that takes time to rebuild.
It does. Yeah.
It took time to beat it down. It's going to take time to build it back up. So, and fight off the virus that is now attacking you from within, not from outside. So yeah, it's I always wondered when I was watching commercials where they were like, let your doctor know if you've had tuberculosis. And I was like, why? You're treating me for psoriatic arthritis. Why does he need to know if I've had tuberculosis? Those two are not related. I don't understand your reasoning. The reasoning is tuberculosis lives inside your system once you got it. It never goes away. And so if you've ever had TB, congratulations, you still have TB. It's just not bothering you right now, just like
Right.
chickenpox. If you've
It's
ever had
dormant.
chickenpox, it's hanging out in your system and not bothering you right now. It's dormant and it is not going anywhere. They haven't figured out a way to eradicate it from your system. And you are now just required to keep your immune system as strong and healthy as physically possible. That's
And a
your
lot
job.
of that has to do with some of the medicines they can give you to make it activated.
Yeah, well, it's not that the medicine activates it, it's that the medicine actually depletes your immune system.
Mm.
That's the problem with the medicines that they're prescribing to people these days. The medicines themselves, good morning, Miss Adela. The medicines themselves are uh, depleting your immune system and taking it down to a level where uh, people have been known to have a resurgence of whatever it was they've had before. Suddenly they've got cold sores. Suddenly they've got tuberculosis. Suddenly they've got shingles. Um, and they're like, I don't know what happened. And doctor's like, oh, that was that drug we gave you. And you're like, what? Why? Why am I getting a different disease when we're trying to treat this other thing over here that has nothing to do with that other disease I just got? And it's the immune system taking the hit that's being dealt to it by the drug that's being prescribed, and that's something we need to have people focus on when we're trying to like express to them how important it is to take good care of themselves. If you're trying to like sell any product other than something that's weight loss, well, that's easy. What time of year is it? It's cold season. How's your immune system? I don't know. Well, let's see. Do you got the sniffles? Are you having like are you or do you get good sleep? Do you eat good food? Have you been exercising? Have you been drinking a lot of water? Are you taking good care of yourself? Do you wake up feeling fun and refreshed in the morning, or do you wake up feeling a little bit depleted? And are you hanging around people during your day? If
Yeah, it's
if all of those for some reason have the answer no, except for that last one where you're like, I wake up, I feel horrible, I'm always tired, I don't eat really good food, I my stress levels are really high, and
and everybody in
yeah,
my household is sick.
right, and I do hang out with a lot of people all day long every day. Like, okay, you are a prime candidate for being ill. That's what you are. You might not be ill currently, but you are a prime candidate for being ill. So how do we fix that? How do we take care of that? Well, one, let's do some of the basics where we're like eat better, get some sleep, and drink some water. Which does not involve you buying anything from me. Um, it starts with just those things. If you're not eating 3 meals a day, bump up your amount of food. They're like, but I don't have time. You're gonna make the time. Everyone's got the same amount of time in a day. Figure it out. If it's about the water, challenge yourself in a fun way to figure out how to get the water into your system. I'm not a huge fan of water, but I know that I have to have water. And when I drink it, it's kind of funny because I know when it's been a while since I've had enough. Because I'll sit there and I'll drink a glass, like a full pint glass, and then I'll fill it up again and I'll drink a second one. And I'm like, been a bit. Probably should have a third, and I'll drink a third. Because my
And
body's
a
like,
lot of times when
get it.
you're hungry, you're actually thirsty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's absolutely true. If that thirstration factor, yeah.
The water.
Hungry, you're not hungry, just drink some water. And even though it doesn't sound as filling, trust me, it's actually way more filling. Um,
And
So
it's
yeah,
what your body's asking for anyway.
it's really honestly what your body wants. So put in a glass of water, stay in there for 2 minutes, and then see if you're still as hungry as you were, 2 minutes ago. Pretty much that hunger factor is going to cut down real fast. Um, are you getting enough sleep? Uh, if you're not, why? Like, what's keeping you up? What's keeping you out of the regular sleep thing?
Girl Scout cookies.
Girl Scout cookie nightmares happening right over there.
Oh my God.
Good
I was
morning,
up till
Erica.
like I was up till 12:30 last night trying to sort these damn cookies and found out that two of my orders never even went through. So now I gotta wait. I'm like, oh my God. And these are prepaid orders. Super
Hey,
effective.
Erica.
Yeah.
Does your daughter do anything with that, or are you the Girl Scout?
I believe I'm the Girl Scout, but
Does your
well,
daughter do some of the paperwork and opening up all the orders and putting them together? She's
well,
old
that
enough.
yeah, no, we were supposed to do it, but honestly, I didn't get started till like 10 o'clock last night, so she had to go to bed. I didn't make her stay up. But
Ah,
yeah, we're gonna redo the orders because now there's like a bunch, like there's some missing, and I had to figure it all out. So I'm currently writing lists and what orders are what right now to redo it all. Oh, it's fun.
but
Giovanni,
doesn't the group usually get a few extras besides what they have so you can go get them?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I guess two of my online orders didn't go through because they were literally after midnight on the night that the initial orders had to be in. So
Okay.
now they have to reorder whatever cookies that I'm missing now. We don't have extra for whatever reason.
I mean, in the group, somebody didn't buy extras just to sell on the
No,
store
look at
at
this.
like.
it's a cookie wasteland.
Yeah, well, I
Holy
meant there,
crap.
but somebody else in the group bought extras to do like street sales.
No, I don't think so. I think I don't know how they do it, my troop, but we end up doing a couple booths, but they order later or something. I don't know. I guess not. I don't know. I just have
All right.
to.
So do you have family members that ordered that you can switch them out and get theirs later?
That's probably what. Well, one guy ordered a whole case of Thin Mints, so yeah, no.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the way to
there's only two.
order.
Honestly, there's only really two that got messed up, but yes, there is ways I could work around it.
Good
It's
morning,
just that
Monica.
I have to go through all these orders again now, which took me 2 hours yesterday to sort and make sure they're all correct. That's all. Which I'm going to have Ariana help me. But again, I have to work later. I have to work Thursday. I have to work Friday and Saturday. Well, actually
Sweetie,
Sunday.
that's what child labor is for. And
Yep.
again, she's the Girl Scout, so she needs to start handling it. It's okay.
I don't know.
Remember, you leave some responsibility for the child. It's completely fine. That's what she's there
Yeah.
for. She's
Yeah.
there to learn the
It's not even
responsibility
her,
side.
right. It's not even her like not doing it. It's the fact that we don't really have time is the problem.
Right.
She's a
That's where
kid.
I'm getting it. Because
She's
she gets
fine.
off of school and then she's got to eat, and then I have to literally like basically go to work. And so
What does she do when you go to work?
she might have to come with me today.
Oh,
I'm working at Sean's place, so I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
okay.
It's all right. I'll get it handled. I'm okay.
I have full faith in your abilities, my dear. No
I just
worries
want
there.
to
Good
just
morning,
want
Mama
to.
Sandy. How are you feeling?
Hi, Mama Sandy. Just
Good
me venting
morning.
about my
Good
cookies.
morning. Good morning. You eating yogurt,
She is Chobani.
Mhm. Actually, yeah, it is
Chobani?
Opios.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just finishing up what I have in my fridge. I don't always eat. That's why it's been in there for like a month, so I gotta eat it.
Yeah, I got
This
some
is cold.
too.
You'll be just fine.
Fine.
All right. Yeah. So as we were saying, keeping the immune system up, keeping it nice and strong, making sure that you are doing all the things that you need to do on your end to keep your immune system nice and healthy and strong. Eat well, sleep well, hydrate well, uh, perfect exercise. Throw that in there just for more fun. Congratulations, you've hit the jackpot on the basics that it takes to live as an average human being. Moving forward from there, guess what? The food system, the food supply in America sucks. So
Supplement, supplement, supplement.
that's where we come in. We've got more than just the drops for weight loss. We've got a crap ton of supplements that can help you fill in the blanks in your diet. What are the blanks in my diet? I don't know. What do you eat? So let's talk about that. What are you looking to
Even if even if you eat healthy, it's like, what is it? Broccoli. You'd have to eat 25 heads of broccoli to get what it used to be in the full meal.
right? Like the amount of nutrients currently in our food system is not what it used to be. Back when Mama Sandy was a kid, back when Mr. Della was just a wee little child, yeah, the food was so much better. So much better. What we are eating today is not even remotely comparable in nutrition value. And so we need to make sure that we have uh, something added into our food supply supplements to
Yeah.
help bolster and just bump up the numbers a bit to make us like a little bit more resilient.
Can I
Like
say something real quick about
absolutely.
back when we were kids? Um, I'm sorry, I'm getting ready for bring my makeup on. Had to go to networking this morning. But anyway, mom would send me to the market in the vegetable department. You'd walk in and you'd smell the strawberries. You'd
Yeah.
smell the peaches. You don't
Yeah.
today. You
No.
don't today. You don't.
That's an
Very true.
interesting fact that you said that. That is so interesting. I didn't even
Yeah,
ever think of that.
I
Oh
can
my
walk,
gosh,
Absolutely.
but
it was.
I agree.
I can smell it now as a kid.
yeah, I can
I'd
walk through the
walk in
vegetable
and this
section of a grocery store and not smell the vegetables.
that
The
you
only
don't.
place the only place you do that is like at a fresh marketplace where they're hand picked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
then who
only
gets
time.
strawberries in
Well, you
December and January when you go to the market? There's strawberries. I mean,
Yep.
Well, we have to understand in today's world, the soil is polluted, the topsoil.
exactly.
You
Polluted
know,
and
there was a
depleted.
time when we used to have what do you call them earthworms? They are so deep anymore. You don't see an earthworm. The air is polluted. You know, all of the animals, the chickens, everything, they're full of antibiotics. They're full of things that's gonna make them grow faster. Even they're putting dyes actually in our meats to make them look fresh
Red.
in
Uh-huh.
the counter, in the stores. So it's horrible. It's so sad because even in growing our own, like I said, the soils anymore. So unless you bring in a truckload of manure or whatever it takes in terms of our topsoils to grow our own foods, we just don't get it anymore. So there's really where we have to supplement.
That's
There
right.
is
And
a
Mama Sandy, there's a place here in Marietta that it's I'm going to say a whole holistic type of growing.
Hmm.
I mean, when they say free range chickens, they're free range chickens. They're eating anyway. They're chickens. If you bought a whole chicken from them to eat, they're $38 a chicken. I mean, that's how
wow.
expensive it is to eat. I mean, really super
Healthy.
healthy nowadays.
Wow. It
Mhm.
is. I mean,
They don't
it's
call it a
really
whole paycheck for
sad.
nothing.
Yeah, and
Whole food.
now everything is so full, and we're understanding sugar now. I mean, the things that they're putting in, are what was pure, anymore. It's even healthier to eat the raw sugar because these substitutes that they have for people that are diabetic, I mean, these what I guess you would call them, they're what do you call them?
You
In the
said
sense
sugar substitute. That's right.
they're full
A,
of chemicals.
a sugar
You know,
substitute. Hmm.
yeah, those
Can I ask you,
substitutes.
what about the monk fruit? Is that not because I've been buying that instead of
That's natural.
That's
that's
good. That's a
natural?
natural.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's natural.
Yeah.
That's better than even I guess even the stevia. I
Yeah,
think for
yeah. I bought that. I'm using that in my coffee because I got away from the creamers. But I got to tell you, I mean, I'm doing it, but I really do miss my hazelnut creamer. So, what's an alternative for healthy? I did put some almond milk, a teaspoon
Oh,
of vanilla, but it's just not the same.
it's not the same.
Yeah,
well,
sadly, the
yeah,
the substitution factor, we haven't perfected the hey, this tastes like this just yet. There is the trade-off. There is it's
Yeah,
just not like it was with this other thing that I was taking in, and that's
not good for
not
me.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, the other thing that we were eating wasn't great for us. It wasn't
No.
doing us any good, and so
My
therein lies
nephew,
the problem.
my nephew that lives with me, he ran out of his creamer and he goes, Della, because we'll borrow each other's things from the refrigerator. And he goes, "You're not using creamer no more?" And I go, "No." He goes, "Oh, that's good. I got to get off mine too."
You can make your own creamer. You can make your own creamer. Like if you want a oat milk or something, or a almond. My niece used to do it all the time. She just took the almonds, put them in a blender, add water to it, blend it, strain it off. If you want a little vanilla flavoring to it, you add vanilla. If you want a little hazel, and you leave it in the fridge. And that's a whole
Yeah.
lot
Ooh.
healthier than to do any of your milks.
Mhm.
Well, I've been
Because if
using
you look at you look what's inside them too, those them synthetic, the oat milk and the
what about almond milk? That's what I've been
and even
using.
almond milk. Go look and see what it says on the side of the box.
Look at
Oh
the
dear.
ingredients list. If you're ever wondering what's going to be good for you, and I use those huge air quotes with that, what's going to be good for you because they say it's the healthier version of something. Do yourself a favor. Read the label.
Well,
A lot of
that's what's in
times,
our skinny drops is they suggest almond milk.
Yeah,
yeah, but they suggest it, but they're not saying, all right,
they're not
you go,
saying it's healthy.
they're not saying it's healthy, but they're saying it's an alternative. But the best way to make your own and to have your
Oh,
best is to make it yourself because there's synthetic stuff in there to keep it stable.
Mhm.
so by raw almonds, blend them
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
in
You
water. Is
can.
that what you said?
Oh,
Yep.
you can I can tell you this. You can find a recipe for making almond milk, oat milk, whatever kind of milk,
Oh,
cashew milk online. They're there. I guarantee you
Chat
that.
YouTube it,
GPT.
Yeah, they're there.
and
Yeah,
that
hit up
too.
Google for
That'll
that
probably
one.
do. But you can
Okay.
you can get it off of any YouTube. There's the people or the all naturalists that do make their own, and they'll tell you how long it'll last, how much to make, and
I'll have to try
because
that.
there's a lot of synthetic stuff that they put in there to keep it stable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
to extend the
synthetic.
shelf life. And since you're not trying to extend shelf life when you're making it at home, just, make as much as you need. Miss Francine, I see your
Right.
hand, darling.
Well, over here at the grocery store, we have almond milk that's like 2 ingredients. And when you read it, it just says almond and water. And
Oh, I
Really?
love
it's not from the fridge, it's on the shelf, but you can use it. You have to use it like within a week or so.
it. Hmm.
Right.
Once you
Oh.
open it,
And of
You
course, it's
open it once
for
you
the
open
price
it.
of the regular stuff.
Hmm.
And Canada gets things we don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
good,
I mean,
Really
good
good,
other
food
but
and
countries,
good health care.
other countries are so much healthier than the United States. It's horrific.
Well, I
We're
think
supposed
we're
to be
supposed to be
better.
getting there. I mean,
They're slowly, but they've got it over like a 10-year plan.
yeah.
We'll have 10 years. We'll be
Robert
obliterated.
Kennedy's made a big difference in all that.
I'm gonna end up on a soapbox if I talk about how bad the American health system is.
Yeah.
Oh
So
Mhm.
yeah. We'll all
to
agree.
avoid me
We'll all
jumping on
agree
a,
there.
on a soapbox this
There's a
morning,
video I think
um,
called Ink US, something about ink, Food Ink. It's called Food Ink. Um, and we would never eat, we would never ever eat anything,
oh
but
yeah,
it's telling the truth about the industry.
there's so many videos, movie,
Oh yeah.
documentary type things that are out there that will keep you from eating food.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
One of my former teachers, his favorite thing to do was to scare you off of using a microwave. And
Oh, you don't
honestly,
get
Yeah.
any
into
student
that?
that went through his
Oh,
class,
you're
any of his
right.
students would not use microwave. Like to this day, they still don't use microwaves because they're like, nope, he told us what microwaves do. And I was like, yep, that's right.
Yep.
He was right.
That's
It is
true.
totally right.
Darn, I'm guilty of using my microwave here and there to warm up food.
I
I
am
And
I
we're
do
better
as
too.
off to
well.
stick it back
It
in the
changes
oven
the
or on the
whole.
stove.
It
What?
changes the whole chemistry of your food.
Mhm.
Right.
Microwaving. I
We
mean,
just
it's
Yeah.
like
just
convenience. That's our thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're in a hurry.
Yeah.
Warm up my coffee. Yeah. Uh-huh. Like I have to do now. But now you guys made me feel guilty. I'll have to get my little pot out to warm up my coffee.
That's how this works. We guilt them
Yeah.
into.
So can I
Um,
share something with you guys?
of
Because I
course.
just think it's important to share our stories and what we're going through. You know how we go the ups and downs, and you're going, "What the heck am I doing here?" And Lord, is this really where I'm supposed to be? Am I the only one that feels that way sometimes?
Oh,
No,
every day.
Okay.
No.
So I was having a really bad day Monday. And uh, I was having a bank fraud thing happening in my bank account. And anyway, it was just a bad day, and I was just feeling really bad. And yesterday, I just gave it all. I just gave it all to the Lord. Prayed, God, if this is where you want me, use me. I want to be a servant. Make it about people getting well. Blah blah blah. And I had such a peace, and I even got to do my walk at what time was it yesterday morning? I think
It
at
was just, it was early. It
I
was during our time. It
yeah,
was
I
during
did. Oh
the
yeah, I was talking to you guys, yeah. And then I came back, took a shower, went to my networking, and I almost did not go. Because, it's like I'm going to see the same people. I tell the same story. Yeah, 1 minute, blah, blah, blah. It's just like the engagement sandwiches. In person, it's the same way. I'll be darned if I wasn't there 10 minutes and sold a set of drops.
then we were
Then
meant to go.
yeah, well, yeah. And my friend who's 90 years old this month always says, show up. You never know what magic you're going to find with treasures. And so that's what gets me going. Sometimes I go, no, I got to show up. And then one of my brand partners that I got maybe 9 months ago, he showed up and gave me a big hug. And he says him and his wife are, well, she wasn't there, but he was apologizing because they were supposed to. I mean, I had three ways with James and everything with them. We really thought they were going to be big. Anyway, he gave me a big hug. He was so glad to see me. He says, I got to get the drops. My daughter needs them. I'm going to buy a 10-pack. So we'll see. I'm praying that he gets that 10-pack. But it was good. And then I got two more leads. And so I just want to share, because if you guys feel like I felt on Monday,
It's really
just
heavy.
pick yourself up, go out, do something. And then our drop talk canceled for the 15th. It just wasn't getting together with Andrea and Janine. And I came home and told one of my one brand partners, she goes, well, let's just have ours. And I go, well, you know what? I'm going to. So we booked a drop talk for Saturday the 28th, and we're working on that and see how that happens. But it's just picking ourselves up. I just want to share that, if you're feeling down low, don't give up. We just got to keep doing the good and giving it God all the glory and waiting on him. So that's what was on my heart.
Well,
Thank
I
you for
got
that one.
something too. I got something too, guys. But but it's not business.
Mama
And
said,
when we came back from Destin,
uh-huh.
I wear my father's wedding band along with a cluster of diamonds, that I have. So my dad died in 1991. So this gold band, just a solid gold, it has sentimental meaning for me. So anyway, when we came back, I think it was maybe a couple weeks later, because I alternate that between my other wedding ring, which is silver, so that's gold. So when I went to put on, because remember I got sick, so I
Mm-hmm.
did not go out for a minute. So when I got ready to go somewhere and I went to put on the gold band along with the other cluster, I found the cluster, but not my band in my because I have a box with my gold and then with my silver. So I'm looking everywhere that there was to be. I could not find my father's gold band, and I just said, "Oh my goodness," all these years, and I just, so I just kind of said, "Well, my last resort is to go downstairs and to look through the two pieces of luggage that I had bought to Destin," but I just knew that I checked those before I took them downstairs. But anyway, I have changed my bed. Ooh, I don't know how many times since we've been home. I change my bed every week. And so it wasn't there. So what is this? This is Wednesday. And I guess it may have been Saturday. Had I stripped my bed, I had stripped my bed again, and I had changed it, and I had put the other bedding because I don't like wash. I immediately wash. Put the other in the wash. So I walk barefoot, guys. I in my house I walk barefoot. So I was doing something, and I was leaning over the bed. I came and my feet was right here at the foot of my bed, leaning over, and I felt something under my foot. And guys, there was that band. Now
Wow.
I had looked there. I mean, I had looked there immediately, when it first came up missing. So I don't know. I do have my bed surrounded by a wood casing. There's a little ledge, just a small ledge where my mattress is fit inside uh, my bed thing. But whether it was sitting on that ledge and somehow fell off, but I've changed his bed, like I said. But there was that band. But I just looked at that. I says, well, you know, not it had nothing to do with divine intervention, but I just said, oh Lord. I mean, because that was something that I had left that I wore of my dad. And you guys are as
Yeah.
old as I am. I was a daddy's baby, and so I said, oh my goodness. So that's my story. I got my daddy's
Yep.
band back.
That's
That's
good,
good.
honey.
That's good.
Yeah, as we are working our way through all of this stuff, the things that we hold dear to, there's certain things, new things that are coming into our lives that we're holding on tighter to. There's things that we've had for a really long time. Like to this day, people are always amused by this, my class ring. And my class ring, when I tell them about it, they're like, "Oh, is that your college ring?" I'm like, "No, this is my high school ring." They're
I
like,
have
"That's your
my
high
high
school
school
ring?"
ring. I don't wear it anymore, but I
Yeah,
have it.
I've worn it every day since I got it 36 years ago.
Well, when you get
So,
married, you take it off. That's what
hmm?
it is for us.
Oh no, it's on the other hand, so it's fine. It can
And then on
absolutely
the
stay there. Um,
I haven't
that
worn,
was on my
and
right hand.
not only that, my hands got bigger than the ring, and I didn't want to go have it sized.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's a good way for me to remember I haven't gained weight since I got that ring. Uh, so but it's something that I hold on to, something I hold dear, and I'll pass on to one of my nieces and nephews when I get older, or great nieces and nephews that were by that point in time, because I've got them running around now. But there's those little things, those little mementos, those little keepsakes that we hold dear to ourselves. They have significant meaning, they have importance in our life and to us. No one else may care or give a darn, but they're ours.
Right.
And
Hmm.
they're
Yours,
important to us.
is yours real gold or silver? Because mine's
It's
like
both.
some, mine's a cheap type material because that's all I could afford.
Mine's it's something called Golden Saddle. It's gold in the middle with silver on the outside.
Right.
So yeah.
Mine is made out of something, and then I'm allergic to metal. Come to find out, so I can't wear it very long unless it's gold, silver, without any nickel in it, or platinum, or there's like 4 pieces of metal I can wear without breaking out.
Right. Yeah.
Paul calls me the expensive buy.
I don't mean to be expensive. I just am.
That's true,
Yeah.
Louis.
Yeah. I tell people all the time, like I when I first got my ring, silver was hard to wear. So my ring went on, my finger turned green. Like, okay. Um, but yeah, the ring's been on me ever since in that spot for 36 years. My hand's used to it now.
I liked your
I
story, Louis, before you said you haven't gained weight in 33 years.
I
It
I
was good before that point.
I was this height, this weight for
Then I
30
just tuned you out.
for 30.
The guy thing. My husband, he stays within about the same thing, unless in the winter he might gain a little bit more. But
Yeah.
by summer, and he's out changing pipe, he's like at 175. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you suck.
See, I'm
He
not
goes,
the one.
That's us. That's us.
They haven't had babies, Twyla. They
You
haven't
got
that's
had
that right.
babies
right.
yet.
None of that hip making through.
And the other
Yeah,
the
their
other thing is,
bodies were made without that fat layer. They're more
Love y'all.
muscle.
Love
They're
and
more
appreciate
muscle, and muscle burns fat.
my
And
brother
Love.
gets on the drops and he loses 30 pounds in 2 months.
Paul,
Took me
yeah,
a
Paul
yeah,
year.
got on the drops and he lost like 20 pounds and nothing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just
And he
not
stays
fair.
on it and he pretty much stays there. Only
Mhm.
time he doesn't is because he's got this cookie addiction. You guys seen it.
I love Paul's cookie addiction. I'm right there with him.
My
Oh yeah,
Yes.
those were
husband,
good.
ooh,
I
my
used to,
husband.
I tried to tell him, you could go from 6 to 8 cookies down to just like 2 or 3. And he did that for a while. He says, oh, I got to lose some weight. And I says, don't eat so many cookies. You know where he's at?
Buying cookies.
Oh, he's up to 6 to 8 cookies every night, sometimes twice.
Oh,
68 or 6 8
6
cookies.
to 8.
Oh, 6.
8.
I thought you said 68.
Woo.
Whoa.
No, he doesn't eat that
68, it's a
many.
box of Nilla wafers.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
we had a gallon of ice cream in there, and I went to,
She
and
said
it's been
had.
in there a couple. Yeah, I went in there to get me some the other day
On.
because I hadn't had any, and it's about gone. It's
Mhm.
about Greg has eaten the whole gallon. I mean,
You done
I,
blinked. It's got to go sometime.
and he does not gain the weight. He's got a little pooch, but
Mhm.
he just doesn't know he still can wear every. He just he's 5'7", but he's like Paul, Twyla.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah,
You
me.
know,
Yeah. We just
yeah.
we just guys don't put on a whole lot of weight. It's just not how most of
but
us are
my
built.
son. Now I'm looking at my son right now, though. I don't know what he's eating because that boy, every time I see him, I says, "Well, when are you gonna deliver?" You know,
Uh,
he will
that's
not. He
that.
will not.
That's that visceral fat. If you could get him to take, Paul
He
loves
will
the
take anything,
advantage.
Twyla.
He takes
Twyla, he
the
will.
advantage because it dropped his belly down.
Well,
Because,
he
and
will
he
take
says,
anything.
he goes, I don't know what I did to lose my butt. I said, you never had a butt.
yeah. They don't. Mine husband definitely doesn't.
Take it from the woman who's been looking for all these years. You ain't got a butt, buddy.
That's right. That's my husband.
Oh, yeah, it's incredible what our bodies are, one, capable of and two, uh, are affected by.
Right.
And what can we do versus what do we do to them? Inadvertently, accidentally, sometimes intentionally. Hello, cookie addiction, ice cream addiction. I one of the best things that's ever happened to me is the fact that I realized I'm not supposed to be eating dairy. Because quite
Yeah, but
honestly,
I
I
buy
love my
Paul
Cold Stone.
lactose free. I buy his lactose free ice cream.
Yeah, but see, the fact that I can't have the one I want means that I won't sit here and blow up like a balloon because I can't have the one I want. So it's
Well,
okay.
the lactose free you can get, it's called lactose.
Oh yeah, no.
And,
I get that.
and it's got like
It's not what I want. What I
10
want
different types of
is the
cookies.
full fat, the regular, I want the real
Oh,
one.
you want the Wilcoxons like I get, the
I want
15%
real ice
butter
cream.
fat that
Yeah.
is like creamy, yummy.
Yeah, I want real ice cream. And since my
Yeah.
body's like, no, you can't do that, I, being the good human that I am, have said, okay, fine, I won't do it. And
I
Oh,
know.
my brains
or that
when
often.
they do
Put it
that,
that
we
way.
just don't see them for a while.
I
We
won't do it.
need
I won't do it that
Bluebell.
often.
If we buy it, it's Bluebell. And then there's a custard shop here, and
Oh,
who is the
custard's
best
good.
custard? Oh, I know.
Just
I
rub it in,
know.
Mama Sadie's. Rub it in. Thanks.
But I
The only
But
love
place
there's
that
I
we get a
like
custard is
popcorn.
from Freddy's. The
But
smash burger
Oh
place.
yeah, Freddy's. Oh
They got a
yeah, we
custard
got
ice
Freddy's.
cream.
We got
yeah.
Freddy's too.
And realizing that there's all these things out there that we shouldn't be eating. Knowing that there's the things that the long list of things that we love that we shouldn't be eating, the long list of things that we're like, oh, that's not good for me. I'm totally not going to stop eating it, but that's not good for me. I love ice cream with a passion. But have I had a milkshake in the last 18 years? No, I haven't. Have I
18
have I had
years?
ice since I was 36? Uh
Now I indulge every now and then, Louis, but
Yeah,
that's
but
good.
you don't get a bellyache when you eat it like he does.
yeah, a
And
milkshake won't
No.
run through you like a milkshake will run through me. So
No.
I avoid milkshakes when I can, and I don't need to torture myself. It's not something, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do miss them, and I would love to have one day again sometime. Milk tastes funny to me now when I they put it in my drink, my coffee. If they accidentally make coffee with real milk in it, I'll taste it. I'm like, that's
oh, that's not
weird.
right.
Something's not right with this drink. And they're like, oh, wrong milk. I'm like, oh yeah, please fix that. Because if I finish off that coffee, we gonna have a series of serious problems. For me and everybody around me. So yeah, there's things that my body does not right. uh does not appreciate. And thank you, Miss Yvette. I'm not gonna sit here and torture myself over it every single day of my life. I will, however, once every 2 month or two, or like once a month, or once every 2 months, or once every 3 months, me and Cold Stone will go have a good old date. We going to go set it up, and I'm like, we going in. We're like, just everyone clear, like step back. I'm going in with a purpose. I got 2 days to kill off some ice cream. That's going to be good. I've built up my internal gut biome to a lovely resistance level. It can
And is
handle
that the
me rolling up
probiotics?
into, yeah, it can handle me rolling up into Cold Stone, knocking back some ice cream. We'll destroy it over these 2 days and we'll let it build back over the next 2 months. It'll be fine.
Now
But
I
All right,
love
I
what
have a
I'm getting
barbecue.
question.
myself into.
I have a
I like
question.
barbecue.
When we have like the dinners, like at Destin or the breakfast,
Mhm.
would anybody want sweet stuff? Because I can make sweet stuff. I just don't because everybody always seems to be on the diet and don't want to do it.
It's not necessary for us to have it. I mean, not that I'm going to turn it down. Miss Adela, I see you got your hand up and
Yeah,
your camera on.
I need to go to a meeting. And so I
Oh,
have a quick question, real
Yes.
quick question. Our IPA call. So I went into Telegram and did the warrior movement and sent it to my people. And then I noticed Champions IPT chat came. Which one are we supposed to be looking at? And the IT,
all of
the
them.
I, what?
All of them.
All
You
of them.
can
So
check out all of
confusing.
them.
Okay, well, the Telegram talks about Dr. Jody being on 7 o'clock call this morning.
She
And
is.
then I went to the Champion IPA chat and Wellness Wednesday. It doesn't talk about that. So which one should I send to my people? Because I always, I have a thread that I send to my people.
I would send the one that gives the most information.
The one in Telegram does talk about Dr. Jody.
Yeah, it does. It does. But the Champion
Oh,
IPA
the
doesn't.
other one. Oh,
Look at it.
go with the announcement one.
Go with the wherever the announcement or add the announcement into that one. Somebody who
Yeah,
was doing it
I
isn't
used
been
it.
doing
I
it.
used their announcement one. But
Yeah, go with that one.
so now, are we supposed to be using the? Where am I supposed to be posting stuff? I mean, it's getting confusing.
For what?
In the Telegram, join the Champions IPA chat. Is
For
that
what?
where we're supposed to be posting?
My question
Like
is,
all the,
what are you asking about posting?
those posts that we did. That
Your Facebook
about
posts?
Facebook.
yes.
So
Facebook.
So
when
you
you
can
get
go into
on
the
Monday,
Champions IPA chat and put your link in there so that people can in that chat can
Okay.
actually go and do that. You can put it
Okay.
into the Warrior Movement support group as well, because it's the groups of people aren't the same.
Oh.
So all you're doing is spreading that link around to as many
Oh,
locations as
okay.
possible.
Well, that was confusing to me. Okay,
Yeah,
got
the
it.
groups of people are different.
Oh.
the
Which,
IPA
well,
one is ones where you send it so that they'll come comment on yours, and the other one is so everybody sees it. And these are like people that are on in other people's groups that they send to the group to watch, that they
like
get to see them there.
so the Champions IPA is different people from our Warrior Movement announcement.
It's kind of a
It,
group. It's a
it's
group
not
chat.
it's a smaller subset.
Okay. All right. I'll just do both to be safe. Okay.
Yes,
All right. Thank you so much.
you're very welcome. It is 6:50 a.m., so we've all got to bounce, FYI.
Okay.
So marching orders for the day. Miss Adela, have a great time at your meeting this morning.
Thank you.
You're a magnificent wonder of a human being. Keep it up.
You're sweet. You're sweet.
Miss Yvette, thank you for chitter-chattering with us this morning. I love seeing the blue hair. It always cracks me up. But I miss seeing your lovely face, darling. Miss Francine, I got a couple of glimpses of you this morning. I miss you, girl. I loved you here though. Miss Joy, I saw you for like a split second when you first came on. I know you're here and I love you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Ms. Erica, thank you for sharing your trauma with us this morning and understanding that you have the willpower of the gods for not diving into that whole collection of cookies and just going to town and being like, y'all and getting y'all orders.
You're looking great, Erica. I'm enjoying your post.
So thank you for doing
Thank
that.
you.
Mr. Jerry, good job on keeping it up. Thanks for being here, my friend. Greatly appreciate you. Miss Twyla, love you so much for everything. Make sure you get in touch with James today because I know
I'll
he's
do
looking
that.
forward to hearing from you. And last but certainly not least, Mama Sandy,
I
you know
showed
I
my
love you,
face
girl.
today. I
You know I
know.
You
love
You
did.
did. Look at that.
you. I love you. This I'm gonna stop and I love you there.
Oh,
All right,
hey,
kids.
Twyla,
Okay.
Yeah.
Amelia and I love those. Something sweet you had. Was it
Oh, my
those
chocolate.
balls?
The
Yeah, that
chocolate.
chocolate. That was delicious.
Yeah, I bring them every year.
Okay, that was the first time I ate them.
Oh,
Just
I
because
had,
we probably
well,
ate them all. We
They'll
probably
be
ate them all.
back in September.
I don't think I had one. I don't know. I don't think I had one.
No,
They'll be
you
back.
had Twyla last in Dallas. We had them at you guys had them at the Airbnb.
yep. I had them there. I take them everywhere we go because it's just a nice, quick treat. Somebody
Nice.
wants to.
Yeah.
We stuck them in
They'll
our
be
purse.
back in Orlando. Just
Yes.
so.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to hit up my room.
You know we'll be there. All
Okay,
right,
guys.
kids. You guys
Have a
hop
great
on
day,
to the
all.
next
Love
call.
you.
Miss Adela, drive safe.
Love
Be
you
careful out
guys.
there.
Thank you.
Love you guys,
Thank you.
and I'll
Thank
see
you.
you all on the next
Goodbye.
call or the next
Bye-bye.
whatever.
Bye,
Love
By the way,
Joy.
y'all.
don't forget
Bye-bye.
Billionaire
Bye,
Mentorship this
everyone.
afternoon. Billionaire
Right.
Mentorship this afternoon, 4:00.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Bye.
For
Yeah.
those who are
Bye.
See you guys. Have a great
You.
day.
Have a great day. Bye bye.